everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I kind of wanted to do, I guess more like a what I've learned kind of video. So we became debt free about a month and a half ago, and so I kind of just wanted to do a video about things that I've learned during that time. So I'm calling this video 5 Things Dave Ramsey Taught Me. The reason that we are out of debt is because of Dave Ramsey. I know there are some people out there who think he's just crazy and we're just, you know, following behind him as a big cult or whatever. But honestly, like, if we had not gone to FPU and listened to him, we would not be where we are today. I tried for several years to get my husband on board to budget and pay off debt and try to explain to him why credit cards were bad and stuff, and it just wasn't getting through. And what it took was going to FPU and listening to Dave Ramsey. So, I mean, this is all, like, it all started with him. It was, I mean, he is what helped us through this. So, yeah, so if you don't like Dave Ramsey and you don't like his teachings, then just go ahead and leave my channel, because that's all I talk about. Or that's a big part of what I talk about, and I get a lot of people on here who get mad at me for talking about them. So if you don't like them, then go away. Thanks. Bye. Anyway, so before I get started, don't forget to scroll down just a little bit and click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. So let's get started. So the first thing that Dave Ramsey taught me was how to live on a budget, and that I needed to live on a budget, and that everybody in general needs to be on a budget. It doesn't matter if you are poor or rich or anything. Like, everyone needs to be on a budget so that you are telling your money where to go. We had never been on a budget. I had tried to put us on a budget and it just didn't happen. My husband didn't understand what a budget was really, or how it worked, and we had no way of keeping track, so it just never worked. But since being on a budget is one of the main things that helped us get out of debt, and sticking to that budget. And so yeah, he taught us that it was normal to be on a budget and that it was okay to be on a budget. I know my lighting is changing. The clouds decided to come out as soon as I started filming this naturally. So sorry if I get bright and then dark and then bright and then dark. There's not much I can do about it. But anyway, so yeah, he taught us how to be on a budget, why it was okay to be on the budget, why you need to be on a budget. I've done tons of budgeting videos, so go ahead and get on my channel and go through. I might put some up here for you guys to click on, but I've done lots of videos on how to create a budget, what kind of budget we have, and all that kind of fun stuff. I will be doing more of those. These videos aren't going anywhere now that we're debt free. Like, I'm going to keep doing them. But anyways, yeah, he taught us how to live on a budget, how to create a budget, and why we need to be on a budget. Always, forever, for the rest of our lives, we will be on a budget. So the second thing that he taught us was that communication is key. You have to be in constant communication and on the same page as your significant other, your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your fiance, whoever you're with. If you're doing this with someone, you guys have to be communicating about everything. Everything. So if I went and bought something, I told my husband. If he bought something, he told me. We would make sure that everything was on our EveryDollar account. You know, like, nothing was made, no purchases were made without one of us knowing it. We constantly talked about, you know, our hopes and our dreams, what we wanted to do when we were out of debt, what being out of debt meant to us, what we want for our family. Like, you need to be on the same page. And we were not on the same page for several years of our marriage before we started all this kind of stuff. So Dave Ramsey definitely taught us that we need to be communicating throughout this entire process forever. I mean, we're gonna have to be communicating, I mean, until we die. So yeah. Okay, so the third thing that he taught us was that having debt it should not be normal. It is normal, because just about everyone I know has debt, but it should not be normal. And we are now abnormal because we do not have debt, and I think that's really cool. But I never thought about it that way. Like, you know, that having debt was just like, I mean, I guess I did. I guess I thought, you know, having student loan debt was normal. Just like, everyone's going to have that, and it's going to take you forever and a day to pay it off. That's just how life was, you know. And that should not be normal. That's not okay to have debt at all. So yeah, he taught us that we are now abnormal for having no debt, which is amazing, and we love being abnormal. And weird, I guess is what he says, that we are weird. So yeah, we understand that. Okay, so the fourth thing that he taught us was that all of this, honestly, is common sense, you guys. All of his baby steps, everything that he teaches is literally common sense, and that's why a lot of people get upset with him. But people don't think, a lot of people don't have common sense. We didn't have common sense. We were buying things that we couldn't afford. That's not common sense. And now that, like, I mean, when he was teaching it and stuff, to me, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is such common sense, because I'm an accountant, that's what I do. I deal with money and budgets and income and expenses and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is just common sense. I can't believe people, like, don't think like this. But then my husband's next to me, and he's like, oh, I never thought of it that way. And I'm just like, what? This is common sense. So, yeah. All of this stuff is common sense, and us Dave Ramsey followers realize that. Thank you for letting us know. Oh my goodness, we know it's common sense. But for some reason, like, all of the US is still in debt. So we, as Americans, have no common sense. You can get mad at him all you want, but it's the truth. And then the last thing that he taught us was that we are in control of our money. We are the boss of our money. Our money is not in control of us. We used to live that way, and that our money controlled everything that we did. But now we have turned that around, especially now that we're debt-free, that we control our money. We tell our money where it is going rather than our money telling us what we're doing. So that is a huge thing. We never did that before at all. Like, we would only do certain things because we didn't have any money, or we didn't buy things or whatever, just because we never had money, because it was all going to debt. And so now that we are on a budget and everything, creating a budget just like right there tells your money exactly where it's going, and it doesn't choose where it's going. We tell how much of it is going to go towards our mortgage, how much of it is going to our groceries, how much of it is going to clothing and restaurants and electricity and water and all that kind of stuff. Our money no longer controls us, and that is an amazing, amazing feeling. And all you have to do is create a budget to get to that step. So I highly recommend everyone doing that. So I guess, like, what he taught us the most is budgeting, and just how to do all that, because that is what got us out of debt. That's what got us in control of our money. That's what sparked everything, was budgeting. So if you are just needing, like, what is the one key to, like, getting there? Budgeting. That's your key. Budgeting and sticking to your budget. Have a realistic budget and stick to it. That's your key right there. I'm telling you the secret. Anyways, so those are the 5 things that Dave Ramsey has taught us. There are several other things that he has taught us. He's taught us a whole bunch, but I just kind of wanted to narrow it down to a few different things and talk to y'all about a few different things that helped us get out of debt and kind of all that kind of fun stuff. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I'm all over the place. I'm just, I'm coming off a holiday weekend, and so I'm just like super confused what day it is. But I hope this video helped you guys, and I kind of made my points clear. I know, if y'all have been watching my videos for a long time, you know that I'm just all over the place, and this is just normal. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you new subscribers and everything. And don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.